It's predicted Americans will spend a staggering $2.9 billion on Thanksgiving feasts. We have someone who has tips on how you can impress your guests without breaking the bank. You might recognize Chef Alex Guarnaschelli. She's from the hit TV series Chopped, and she's also the executive chef of Butter Restaurant in New York City. Welcome to the show. What an honor.
Oh, well, thank you.
What are your top tips for holiday entertaining on a budget?
One of the things I do is I instead of not buying what you want and buying what you think fits your budget, I just buy fewer things, but I buy what I want and I make sure that I maximize its usage. So for example, if I buy a bag of pecans, I'm going to use them maybe to toast and top my sweet potato gratin, and then I might caramelize some sugar and toss some of the pecans in that for candied nuts for a salad. I might also toss those pecans in a little bit of curry powder or cumin and coriander and just roast them in the oven a little bit, and you can create an arrangement of warm bar nuts. That's a great kind of meal opener, fun for people, and it's also satisfying to eat. You know, I definitely always get to the holiday table super hungry, so if I can have a bite of something that really makes me feel satisfied and full, I'm less likely to eat 4 plates of Thanksgiving dinner. I'll maybe just eat 3.
Chef, you are famous for being down to earth. What are your favorite holiday dishes?
Well, Angie, you know, I think Thanksgiving in particular is such a holiday surrounded around turkey, stuffing, and pie. I definitely like to mix it up with some bite-sized, fun twists on classics. So, for example, I am right now just making with 3 simple ingredients: melted chocolate with a pinch of cinnamon, just making some hand-rolled chocolates, little candies, and then I roll them in crushed walnuts, and you get these little bite-sized nuggets. You can make a platter, lay it out on your Thanksgiving dessert table with your pumpkin, your pecan, and your apple pies, or you can bag them up like a little arts and crafts project with a little ribbon and give them out to friends, family, colleagues. Box them up like little homemade chocolates. My daughter, who's 10, loves to really get in on these kind of artsy, crafty food projects. And I think there's a lot of satisfaction that comes from making a Thanksgiving or a holiday meal when everybody, you know, plays their little part. My daughter loves to make chocolates.
You have worked at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Is it possible for the rest of us to emulate fancy chefs?
Oh, I definitely think people can cook at home the way a fancy chef does in a restaurant. By the way, when you meet a fancy chef, let me know. I want to meet them too. I'm really just a mom and a home cook, honestly, that happens to have a restaurant. And I think, you know, it's techniques like keeping things simple, having some things that are pre-made, that are just little snacks that ease the pressure in the kitchen. You know, if I've got a whole baked ham, then I'm good with that because I know I have some little snacks and desserts that are pre-made and ready to go.
You can find Chef Alex and delicious recipes at fishernuts.com. I'm a huge fan of nuts, so this has been great, Chef. Thanks so much for being on the show, and happy holidays.
You too.